Well, here is a thing of glory and greatness. We have a foe worth the killing, and Frenchmen beside me who wait upon my command. I can also feel an inspiring speech coming on. So listen to me. Now, listen to me. Sainte Geneviève protect us. The poxed stench of those English knaves is as bad as their sour beer. My horse is quite disturbed by it, and as I like my horse, I would not have him upset for much longer. Saint-Denis preserve us. I have seldom seen a more dispiriting sight than the English army. They have no sense of style, no élan, no manly virtues, no reason to live, no decent food, no attractive womenfolk. And their leaders, oh why, the devil himself would be shamed to have them in hell. Over there stands a miserable collection of sausage-eating, beer-swilling, imperial pudding heads. I think they will welcome death. That imperial army yonder is full of dunderheads, knaves, and fools. The good thing about men with wooden heads is that they split easily beneath the axe. Your Spanish enemies are proud, perhaps too proud. In this place, I mean to see them humbled and cut down to size. We'll see how these overproud Iberians like the taste of French steel. God has created two sorts of men, Spaniards and those who kill Spaniards. God loves only the killers of Spaniards, so by Saint-Denis, let us serve God and be loved for it! Those Venetians can count money faster than a Normandy fishwife. Let's see how fast they count their dead. Our foes don't look much like soldiers. More like a bunch of bankers, in fact. But then the loot from their corpses will be worth all of our trouble. Those Sicilians are the servants of Satan. The devil must be scraping the barrel to use such as them. Let us return them to their master. Those Sicilians are both treacherous and cruel. But they have no true metal. This will be the work of minutes, I'm sure. Those Milanese are good with money. It will help them when they count their dead. Will it help their women folk with the mourning? Those fops from Milan think that they are soldiers. I laugh at such an idea, for they can barely lift a bag of money, let alone a sword. It seems a pity to take a sword to Scotsmen when we treasure a shared dislike of the English. But they have chosen to stand here and oppose us, and so must pay the price. Your Scotsman fights well and looks like a man. But I ask you to consider that any people who make a virtue of playing the bagpipe should be despised and killed, if only to save our hearing. Our foes, the foul Byzantines, cannot be trusted by good simple Frenchmen. Keep your wits about you, men, and strike as soon as the opportunity presents. These Byzantine fools are less than worthy foes. They should go back to their whoremongering and leave soldiering to men who know their business. Over there are the Russians. I hear the women folks are bear-like in manners and looks, and because of that they deserve the pity of all Frenchmen. But as they aren't about to run away, that's as much pity as they'll get. Our Russian foes should never have left their hovels to fight against French soldiers. They will think kindly of their master's whip by the time we are done with them. Those that still haven't cudgeled brains within their skulls. If our Moorish foes had any sense, they would flee back to the scorpions and snakes that fattened them. For shame they would not face peasants, let alone brave French men at arms. By Saint Geneviève, those Moorish madmen over there have a peculiar reek. That is the stench of the heathen, mixed with the smell of the camels that they love so much. The nosegay large enough to mask that reek has yet to be created. Our foes today are masters of cruelty. These Turks doubtless have plans to torture us all. But they are fools to believe that they can prevail against noble-hearted Frenchmen. The Turks are cruel men, known throughout the world for their harsh ways. It is well that they meet justice at the hands of noble Frenchmen, for any man in France is noble compared to them. Our Egyptian foes should pray to their God. Shortly they will be judged before him. We will send them all to heaven or hell soon enough. Our foes today are masters of falsehood and trickery. These Egyptians doubtless have plans to win the day, but they are fools to believe that they can prevail against brave men. The scrofulous Danes are not fit enemies for you, men. But do not let pity weaken you. Cut them down when the time comes, and God will thank you for it. Our enemies today are Danes, a people as cold and as unlovable as their bleak land, and as cruel as the northern seas. Anyone who falls into their hands can expect but a scant token of God's mercy. Cheer, you proud French. Cheer, and put fear in the hearts of the fish-raking enemy. That way they'll be less inclined to dispute our right to victory. Because these Portuguese are fishermen, not soldiers. Our Portuguese enemies reek of fish guts and their own vomit. The one because that is their trade, the other because they lack all courage. I suspect their smell has not been improved by the knowledge that they face Frenchmen. Men, these Poles lack all valor, and that spirit which makes Frenchmen the envy of the world. Let us treat them with the respect they merit, and kill them cleanly, showing how sons of noble France make war. These Poles are more than half wolf, methinks. And like wolves everywhere, they deserve to be hunted down and slain. Let's to the hunt, men! Our Hungarian foes would do well to run back to the stables where they were burst. We will shortly harness them, geld them, and break them to our purpose. These Hungarians make a brave show, but that is hardly enough when it comes to battle. We shall see shortly if they know how to die well. These papal servants make a brave show, but that is not enough against the likes of us. False prayers will not turn aside our swords. The Antichrist has sent his soldiers against us. Let us hope that God is merciful to men, led astray so badly by wicked creatures of Satan. Today you will face cruel and pagan foes. Every one of these Aztecs that you cut down will cleanse a sin. Do not stay your hand. Those Aztecs are bred from the blood of Cain, and they delight in bloody perversity and sin. No man who kills an Aztec here does any wrong in the sight of God or any honest man. He does only good. I do not think even the meanest peasant in our ranks should feel anything other than pity when they see our Mongol foes. Pity for the horses, having to support such bunny asses. Our Mongol enemies today think themselves to be great warriors, and perhaps they are according to their lights. Well, I say they have made their match in you, noble French. Cheer your hearts out, and show these timorous beasts what Frenchmen sound like when their blood is hot. Soon they will feel the righteous strength of French arms. These horse lovers are not fit enemies for you men, but they are the best that I can do today. I'm sure you will do your best, as noble-hearted Frenchmen at arms, to kill them anyway. And so, raise high your banners. Make your peace with God and all Frenchmen. Set your face against the foe, and do not brood on what is to come. Go with God!